Every college kid is looking for something quick and easy, cheap to make. So we have an idea for you. It's called apple Kuchen. So we're going to teach you how to cook it, and it's under $10. Alright, so first what you're going to want is a cup of all-purpose flour. And you're going to get a big mixing bowl. And put some flour in. A full cup. Okay. And then all else you need is 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we've got our sugar here. And we're just going to be really generous with that. Makes it really good. Apple Kuchen is it's a German recipe. And the housewives used to make it because it was just really cheap and affordable. And as college kids, that's what we go for. So we're going to put some salt in here. If I can get this open. Here we go. And you just put in 1/2 teaspoon. Pop it in your bowl. And then you want 1/2 cup of butter. So that's just 1 full stick. Unwrap it. Plop it in there. We're going to mix it up later, so you don't have to worry about melting it or anything like that. Try and do a room temperature though, because then it'll be easier to work with later. Okay, so now what you're going to do, if you have a pie blender, that makes it a little bit easier, but if all you can have, if all else fails, you can just use a fork. So you're just going to mash this up. It gets a little messy, but you just take the fork and mix it all around, and you're going to try and just get it to a crumbly texture. And that takes a little bit with the fork. If you need to, you can use your fingers as well. And it's going to be about a 2-minute little mixing process. Just keep going at it. And then this is actually the basis for the crust that we're making here. So you're also going to need to get about a 9x12 baking pan. And this is just a little butter crust. So when this is finished, you're going to pat it into the bottom of the pan. And it works really well. It's just a real light crust. It's not thick at all. It's very, very thin. Okay, that looks good. Next step we're going to do is we're going to get the apples here and just chop them up as much as you can. It depends if you like big or small slices. I'm a fan of big slices, so we're just gonna, they don't have to be any shape, just have fun with that, you know. Sometimes people like them chopped up small, doesn't really matter, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to keep these kind of big for time's sake. And if you don't want them to brown, it doesn't really matter if they do, but if you want to stop them from browning, all you have to do is put all you have to do is put some lemon on them, and it's just fine. Drop that guy. Alright. These are done.
Shake the camera.
These are done. We're gonna put these. We need a bowl. So let's see what we have to work with here. We're gonna use this little pan. We're just in the college dorm right here, so we're just gonna use what we can. Alright. All these guys go in together. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar, which we have right here. Actually, it would be helpful if we had a bigger bowl. Let's see what we have. We can mix it in this. So now we're going to make the apple that goes inside of it. And that is really easy to do. You just chop up your apples and you're going to add half a cup of sugar. And then you just mix some cinnamon in there as well. And the juices from the apple actually help to make a cinnamon sugar mixture over it. You need a half teaspoon of cinnamon. I put in a little bit extra because I really like the cinnamon taste. And then all you do, 2 spoons, spoon to fork, whatever you want to use, and you just mix them up together. And the juices from the apples help create a cinnamon sugar liquid. That is then the basis for the dessert. Mix it up. As you can see, it's starting to get cinnamon and sugar mixed together, and then you get kind of just a wet mixture. All right. The third step is the streusel topping. So with that, we're going to leave this to the side. We can use that later. This is really easy. You use a half cup flour. And this becomes a crumble going over the whole piece. So we're going to fill just about that. Half a cup. And then you need half a cup of sugar.